Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's so important for the American people to hear this debate back and forth between what Democrats have to say and what Republicans have to say. The American people rose up in a historic election in November of 2024, and they told Washington, D.C., they have had enough of the Democrat embrace and love affair of the cartels in Mexico. But Democrats today are fighting to keep the Gulf of America named the Gulf of Mexico because the cartels are their business partners. They fight for the cartels so much that they call an MS-13 gang member that had 2 deportation orders that was deported to El Salvador, the country of his citizenship. They call him a Maryland man, and they fight for him so hard that they sent senators and House members went down to fight for him, not for the American people. The drug crisis in America is the fault of the open border policies and the love affair between Democrats and cartels. Drug trafficking across the Gulf of America is a serious issue. The Gulf serves as a maritime corridor of trafficking operations with drugs like cocaine, marijuana, fentanyl, a poison that murders Americans, methamphetamine, and heroin being transported via fishing boats, private vessels, and commercial maritime routes. It's our great United States Coast Guard that defends the waters of the Gulf of America. Since January 20th, 2025, the U.S. Coast Guard has seized 101,415 pounds of cocaine, 10,743 pounds of marijuana in operations targeting maritime drug trafficking, including in the Gulf of America. On April 30th, 2025, the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Tampa offloaded pounds of cocaine and marijuana worth an estimated $12.3 million at Port Everglades, Florida, seized during operations in the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of America. It's the cartels that use the Gulf of America to invade our country with drugs, human trafficking, and child sex trafficking. It's our great Coast Guard and our Navy that defend the land, our people's land, our states, our businesses, and our country from the cartels. You would think this would be the easiest vote that the United States House of Representatives could take, because after all, everybody in here swore an oath to defend our Constitution and to defend our laws and our land. Oh, but no, the Democrats can't do it because we had 4 years of Democrat control where our borders were wide open, and the American people are fed up with it. The American people are tired of being torn down and served by America Last policies and politicians that absolutely hate the American people and love the cartels. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from Arkansas reserves.